Hello everyone, it's AKW Blazing 91 once again here for more Final Fantasy 15 episode Ardyn. And I hope to God this will be the final video I'll ever do for Final Fantasy 15 because, well, recently I've been going through my Final Fantasy 15 related content and I've noticed that, according to my trophy list, there were trophies for the video of Final Fantasy 15 games I've had that I haven't finished. And I'd like to say now, I've gotten all the trophies for Final Fantasy 15. Yep, you can see, got the game itself, Final Fantasy 15. The main game, that's episode Gladiolus, episode Prompto, the July 2017 update. Multiplayer expansion Comrades, the DLC version. Final Fantasy 15 Episode Ignis, Final Fantasy 15 of Royal Pack, the Royal Edition, Final Fantasy 15 Comrades, the March 2018 update, and Episode Ardyn, which was the newly released DLC, the more recent DLC that we just got. And I just recently been playing off screen to get the remaining trophies I haven't gotten. And of course, the last trophy I got was this, Return of Thunder King, which I'll show in just a moment. And then I also got the trophies for the Comrades standalone version, because apparently there was a standalone version. But thankfully, my file for what I did for Final Fantasy 15 Comrades was still there, and I was allowed to use it for this playthrough, for the standalone version playthrough, and I got pretty much all of the trophies, mostly right away. Although I had to replay a mission to get the Welcome to the Crow's Nest. Play a secret mission. Fight the three rulers of Yorgan, yeah. Do the Comrade, play the Comrade's quest with just one of the characters just to get this trophy. Look at my chocobos just to look at my chocobo. And then I played the December 2018 update on the hour of New Year's Day. Yeah, did those two. Where I fought Ardyn and Ravis and did some of the bonus quests. And then there was the March 2019 update where it featured just the Kenny Crow boss battle. Yeah, I did that. It was really fucking hard, I can tell you. Real fucking bullshit that was. And then I recently started going back to this one, A King's Tale Final Fantasy 15, and I realized I hadn't had the trophies. There were 4 trophies I was missing, which I haven't done yet. And then recently just got I Dream of Awesome, Combo King, Light Sleeper, and Sweet Dreams. Yeah. I got pretty much all the trophies for Final Fantasy 15, the whole 15 universe, except for the fishing game, which is a VR game, and I do not have PlayStation VR to play that, so I'm not going to bother with that anyway, so that's good. And as for the final trophy for Final Fantasy 15 episode Ardyn, it involves getting the A+ rating, which I'll show you. If you get this amount of, if you get mostly the A+ rating, then you will get the trophy. But it didn't show my third trophy completion. Oh well, but I beat the game nonetheless. I got A pretty much for everything except for damage incurred, which I got a B. But this is showing one of my more recent. This is showing one of my other playthroughs I did. The true playthrough, I ended up getting my other playthrough ended up getting taken at least something like 18,000 something. No, hang on. No, hang on. I got it on my hard drive. Here it is. This is the one. Absolutely astounding. Huh. And this was my other playthrough I did to get the other ending. And it's best to do it on at least the easy difficulty to get it. Otherwise you're gonna have a hard time getting the trophy. So here it is, guys. I've shown just enough of the trophies. I've got one thing to do, and that is the Kingly Clash. This unlocks after you beat the game. This unlocks after you finish episode Ardyn. And like always, it's a challenge between it's a challenge fight. And for this, I have no idea who it is, so we're going to take this one on. Spar against the Chosen King and experience the true thrill of combat. Let's begin playing then. To be honest, I have no idea who it is going to be. I think if I recall, in episode Gladiolus, you fought Kor, and he was a tough son of a bitch. In episode Prompto, you fought Ornea, the most forgettable Final Fantasy 15 character. But was relatively easy, somewhat. And in episode Ignis, you fought Noctis, who was the hardest I fought yet. Trust me, to get that trophy and to get the ending, and then to get the right ranking, to get the trophy, it was a pain in the ass. So here, let's see who it is. You could be fighting Noctis' father or something. Again, or something. Like in a more present day or something. Wonder who is it going to be? And for some reason there's no trophy for completing this, so I bet it's going to be a very tough one. I can probably tell. Oh, it's not that. Alright, that satisfies me enough then. Oh, this happened in chapter 14, the final boss. I remember. In the main game. Oh, they end alright. They end with your shit. Oh, got this triangle. Yeah. Oh, this is spazzing out there. Oh yeah, here we go. Right, so we're fighting Noctis, huh? And to be honest, I think that's possibly a good thing, because I've been waiting to take this bastard down. You're gonna pay for all your shit, Noctis! Pulled that out. I think this will probably be easy, considering if it's just Noctis. What the fuck? What the hell? What is this? What are Gladio, Prompto, and Ignis doing here? Were they supposed to be dead? This never happened in the final battle in the main game. What's going on? Oh, you know what? Use it. Get out of here. Use it. Use it. Use it. You wouldn't use it. I was holding the attack. I was pressing the attack button numerous times. You wouldn't do it. What's going on? Oh well, we're in undying state. Might as well do some damage. But I've got to be careful though. Oh, right, gotta use it, gotta use it, gotta use it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on. It wouldn't use it. It's like it's bugged out or something. Mind you, the bullshit. Alright, finally I got it. Finally I got it. Well, finally I got it out. Not sure how. Oh, what a show off. Oh, what a show off. I'll probably need to go for Ignis. No! Oh, wrong one. I don't want the gun. The gun's crap. Get out of it. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. They're aggressive as always. I'm going for Ignis. Ah. Fuck on. Oh no. Oh no, this is... Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the hell just happened. I tried to charge up and immediately they just charge in at me. And I try to use it, it doesn't pull out right away. Come on. Yeah, I don't remember that happening in the final battle in the main game. Gladiolus, Prompto and Ignis were knocked out, or dead, whatever.
The once helpless and hapless prince.
So what the shit is this?
To claim his crown.
Oh.
Let us down.
Oh, whatever.
Begin. No.
Oh, I'll make it end alright. Oh, get off. To be honest, I really am. I don't think I've got the patience to deal with this crap anymore. Come on, is it hitting him? Shut off. Right. Oh, great, here they are. This is gonna be bullshit. Right. Oh no, I didn't want... No. No. I want... Ignis. Oh, what the fuck? I couldn't... Right, here we go. We're in the Undying state again. Oh great, and with that on me, this is bad. I might have to use a potion right away. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm not taking any risks. I go to use it. I go to use my spell charge, and all of a sudden shit just happens. Hey. Oh, get off! Right, get in there, all of you. And I'm gonna go for Ignis first, because Ignis is the healer, and I want him out. Oh shit! Oh shit! The Amagia, this is bad. This is bad. If Noctis is in that state, this could hurt. This can only end badly. Well, I'm dying again. At least I can get one of you guys out. Yes, good. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? Yes. Use it, use it, use it, use it, use it, use it, use it. And I'm going for Gladiolus next, because he's my biggest gigantic prick I want out of the picture as soon as possible. Because he's not doing me any damn favors. You know what? I'm probably just going to use it again. There you go, that's what I wanted to do the first time. Now it works. If Noctis has his ring, that I would be most screwed. Right, get out of it. And I'm going for Gladiolus first. I'm just going to use this charge it whenever I can. And I'm just going to try my hardest to try and... Right, get out of it. There we go. Right, Prompto's gonna die anyway. Get out of here, Prompto. Fuck off. Right. Right, 2 down, 2 to go. You just stick around, Noctis, because I'm gonna go for your stupid friend, Gladio, who's a complete jackass in every possible way. And I hate you. Oh, great. Here we go, undying. Hopefully I can use this to get Gladio out, and that's good because Noctis is wasting it. Might just risk it. Yes! Good. And I'm healing right away. Right, I'm going to play a little bit defensively. As I'm going to use a charge. There we go, that's what I wanted. There we go. Now we can just knock Noctis in there. You're done, Noctis. It's over. You're gonna pay for the 10 years you bullshitted us. Oh, fuck me. Can't avoid it. Oh well. At least I'm in the undying state, so this will finish Noctis once and for all. And he's low on health, so he's screwed. Go on, Noctis. You're done. Get off it. Oh, it's not working. I'm not gonna risk it. I can't risk losing now. Fuck off!
Years is a long time.
Now die, Noctis!
I have lived in darkness for ages.
Yes! There you go. I probably didn't want to talk there. But I think to successfully beat Noctis, make use of the Undying State if you can. Unless you just want to try and go for that A plus ranking, or S ranking, whatever. Try and get the best ranking in the game. you can for this. I doubt you could, but I bet it's possible you can. If you could like analyze the movements and try keeping like at a distance or something. But oh well. I got C. That's fine. I don't really care. But all I can see is I'm done. That's good. I'm damn fucking done with this. I know, I don't want to share. That fight did look tough, didn't it? That's because at first it looks pretty easy, you're just fighting Noctis, but then Noctis' buddies will join in, and then you gotta contend with them. So, I think the better way to stand a chance against them is to charge up, use the spell on them, and then keep at a distance and attack, and try to keep your distance from them and attack. And if you do end up going in the Undying state, which will no doubt happen, because it's with the Amagia, it's just Amagia. It's just a pain in the back. It's just a pain in the backside to avoid. At times near impossible to avoid. Taking damage from it, but I sort of tried my hardest to avoid it, but I just couldn't. And the first time I tried using that spell earlier, I have no idea. I was tapping, I was pressing, I was holding the button like I was supposed to. And then finally on the second round it worked properly. I have no idea what happened the first time, which no doubt it caused me my death. But oh well, I blame that little glitch there. So, and I think the better way to go through it is to go for Ignis first because he's a healer, then go for Prompto because he's long range, then go for Gladio, and go for Noctis. I would have wanted to go for Gladiolus first, because I do despise that prick. Especially in, when he becomes a twat in chapter 4, and he becomes a twat again in chapter 10, but he becomes a big twat in that chapter. So that's why I really wanted Gladiolus dead first. But in any event, I beat the challenge, guys. I think of all the challenges in this, Aranea was the easiest. I find Aranea the easiest. But this one, it sort of is second easy. I mean, like, it sort of follows where, like, if you know, like, when to charge up and try to keep a distance from them, then you'll probably beat them. But the two hardest of them was Noctis in episode Ignis. Noctis is just a twat to beat on episode Ignis. It took me about several hours to try and beat him and to get that ranking I wanted to try and get the trophy. And what else? But the true hardest was Core. Core was the absolute hardest of them all. Core just simply is unrelenting. And not to mention the way Gladio controls. I really had to play a lot more defensively, try to play it safe. But I just end up screwing up all over. Hopefully with this video, I've shown you guys how to do this video I have to do the fight, the Kingly Clash against Noctis, which is like the abridged version of chapter 14. And to be honest, this is kind of like its version of chapter 14, the final boss battle, if you remember. Albeit you're just doing it as Ardyn, and you're fighting Noctis and his buddies. And in fact, let me just say this again: how would Noctis' companion is still alive at that? Like, they were killed or knocked out during the final battle, or at least before the fight with Noctis and Ardyn. I have no idea how, but I don't know, it just does whatever bullshit. The story just does its own bullshit. But hey, at least I won. Somewhat. But what do I think? But now with this, guys, I've finally completed the whole universe of Final Fantasy 15. I have finished all the story of Final Fantasy 15. Yep, and like I said, I finished the game itself, all the character DLC, all the updated content. Enough for me to get the trophies. And boy, guys, this was a ride in itself. And let me say this once more, guys: 10 years wasn't worth it. Like I said with my friends, Final Fantasy 15 wasn't worth the whole long 10-year wait. I would have been fine playing another, within the 10 years, playing other RPGs that would have been well worth the time. Like, this game's got a lot. Final Fantasy 15 has a ton of problems. Look, they got some aspects of the combat better than some of the previous action RPG Final Fantasy games. They got the soundtrack brilliant. The soundtrack is brilliant. But the story is a mess. It is an atrocious story. Episode Ardyn's story is still fucked. It is really not good. It's just the times not explained very well, or not explained at all. It's the times all over the place. Character development is non-existent, and whenever it does try to have some story development, it's ruined by some of the other characters, like the twat Gladio, like I said before. I didn't like any of. And when I played the DLC, I did feel like they were filling some pieces of the picture, but then there were some parts of it that just left me with more questions than I got answers out of it. And it just got really more convoluted afterwards. I think when it got to episode Prompto, it just really got too convoluted. Ignis of the DLCs is the best. Mainly just because of Ignis' resolve. Is he at the end of his chapter? Even though his alternative ending was just, to me, blatantly stupid. Like, you have to look at the alternate ending for yourself to see what I fucking mean. Because that is, someone has to have come up with that in just pure fan fiction. But then you got episode Ardyn, which again tries to fill in the extra picture into how Ardyn became how he came to be, and to me, it just feels nonsensical. Like, really, really nonsensical. Like, I get it, you know, Sonimus took the throne for himself and killed Ardyn's love-to-be. And then you see Bahamut at the very end, where he gave Ardyn the choice, either to accept his fate, or resist his fate, in which I chose to resist the fate ending. But I did look at the other ending as well, and I don't think it's any different, much different. But other than that, it's just a real convoluted mess. A serious mess of problems that has left the Final Fantasy 15 in its various unfinished state when the game first came out. And even then, it's still not a polished game. To me, 10 years wasn't all that worth it. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition was the true game I waited 10 long years for, because it had all the content and updates that I wanted to see. It had the exclusive character that I'm so in love with, Patty Fleur. It had everything that I was waiting for. That was the game I waited the 10 long years for. This isn't. 10 years, and what we got from it was a Final Fantasy game that just ended up in such a big disappointment. It's not a bad game, guys. Let's all be reasonable here. But there is a but. It was just it felt like it just felt incomplete, and to me, it's still not a complete game. And no matter how much no matter how much crap they'll throw in, it's gonna leave us with this empty, unsatisfied conclusion, and in which the only conclusion I got from it is just a load of woes I got from it. It was just an unenjoyable, a somewhat not so unenjoyable experience from it. I just don't know anymore about this, guys. But I will say this, but when they made the Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, and when they started putting Noctis as playable character in Tekken 7, or when they released Minecraft skins of Final Fantasy 15 skins for Minecraft, and released the Forza car, the Regalia car in Forza, the Final Fantasy 15 universe was just getting milked to death. And it was getting to this point, fans were just really getting sick and tired of Final Fantasy 15. And to be honest, I feel the same way. I'm sick and tired of Final Fantasy 15 because the story wasn't great, the story wasn't good. And I don't even care about the storyline of 15 anymore. All I just want is just for the story to end. Just leave it at this. And just be done with it. That's all I care for now. That's all I can say. When they released a Pocket Edition, I thought, what the hell were they thinking? releasing a Final Fantasy 15 game with ugly deformed chibis, which belongs in a Nintendo 64 PS1 game. I mean, come on. They did that just for shits and giggles. And they released it for consoles as well, which was utterly stupid. But you see me play that as well. Oh yeah, that's the Vanilla show as well. I got all the trophies for the Pocket Edition as well. Right, Pocket Edition, where are you? Right, here it is. Yeah, I got all the trophies for that game as well. Pocket Edition HD. Blatantly stupid it was, in my honest opinion. It was absolutely stupid. Just like the game, just like the 15 universe itself. I haven't played the fishing game, and at this point I just don't care anymore. There's an anime, both focusing on the events of episode Ardyn, and an anime supposedly on just the game itself, Brotherhood I think it's called, and a movie, Kingsglaive Final Fantasy 15, but at the moment I just do not care anymore. Because I'm done with it. Because with all the trophies and because with the trophies completed, I can say this, guys, I am done with Final Fantasy 15. So you know what? It's time to delete this game off my console, and I'm going to remove the disc. Delete this game off my hard drive. That's right, I'm deleting the game off my hard drive for good. And don't worry about Final Fantasy 15 episode Prompto. I mean, Pocket Edition, I already deleted that. But this can be deleted. That's right, I'm deleting that for good. And lastly, Kingsglaive Final Fantasy 15, I'm deleting that as well. Because I'm done with it. Because I'm done with that as well. So there you go, guys. I am done with Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15. What a very underwhelming experience that was. Fuck this game. Fuck that game. Mark my words, guys. It's done. And I don't want to play this. I don't ever want to go back to Final Fantasy 15 ever again. I really fucking hate that game now. I don't hate it as much as, you know, 13 or 12, but I can't go back to that game anymore. It's too hard to go back to now. With Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Vesperia, and some other action RPGs that are more worth playing through. It's hard going back to Final Fantasy 15. It's impossible to go back to Final Fantasy 15. Like, I can't go back. I can't even play Final Fantasy 15 without getting stressed all over it. So here it is, guys. I'm done. So that's it, guys. I'm never picking up Final Fantasy 15, and when the time comes, I'll be I hope that this. I've been told, guys, an episode on it was the final DLC for Final Fantasy 15. So it was a good thing that I chose to delete it. And when the time comes, I will sell that game off and probably never look back at the game ever again. And with dozens of corpses and with dozens of glaives in the dead, Core and Ardyn dead, Nondas and his companions dead, I can look away. I can finally be free from Final Fantasy 15. Aside from not just being in Tekken 7 and the fact that I have this game, the CD of Final Fantasy NT. I'm gonna be fucked when I play when I fully go through that. I don't even want to talk about that shit. But oh well, guys, that was it for Final Fantasy 15 episode Ardyn. What a tiresome game that was, but it's over, and I can look away from it. A game review will probably be up tomorrow. I'll start that, but I'll probably gonna have some time off it for the rest of the day, and then I'll start some work on episode Ardyn review, post it up. And then I'll be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed all that. Let me know what you thought about, what your thoughts and opinions on it were. And I hope to see you all in the next video. So take care of yourselves and goodbye. Fuck Final Fantasy 15. It sucks. And fuck Square Enix in the ass, because they're complete fucking milking cocksuckers. Goodbye.